Alright, so today I want to do a breakdown over today's price action and my trade I took and kind of my thought process. So starting off here, basically the idea was that today we would come up here and rebalance, but obviously that's not what happened today. Um, while I wanted price to go higher to rebalance, I also was looking at these equal lows as targets for the day. Mainly just these ones, but also this one. Um, and really the big thing for that is how the market opens at 9:30. That kind of tells us what's going on. But anyway, um, so right before market opens, we get this SMT here. But I didn't think much of this at all because we had SMT down here as well. So we had SMT on both sides. This actually made me want to go higher, but we also had that. Um, this London high also didn't really take much. It took these equal highs, but we didn't react off a certain PD array. We tapped into the 4-hour FEG, but not super far. Um, let's get to the open. So we started trending downwards right before open. We took this. There was also SMT here, I think. And I'm sitting in class and I'm waiting for 9:30 to open, and all of a sudden I just see, boom, this giant candle form. This was a 74-point candle. Well, actually 80 points. These candles together are 155 points. So seeing that, I'm like, whoa, all right. But I saw this rejection here. This rejection off of that right there, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. We could be going bullish now to my original target. There's also SMT here, and there's still SMT there. Like, there was a lot of SMT to the buy side. But what happened was we had the rejection, and I really was looking somewhere. I was still looking to long, even though price was telling us that we were going lower because of this right here. So I ended up longing off this FVG. So it was something like that, but I only had like a 25-point stop or something. So I got stopped out almost immediately. So this is what the trade is looking like. Fuck. So this is kind of what the trade is looking like. But it was so volatile that I got barely wicked out. Then it came back out with that wick below that, and then went up there, and then we reversed. This is a trade I took. It was only a $150 loss though, because I only used 3 contracts because we were so volatile. But I really should not have taken any longs here. There was no reason to because we were trending down already. We had lower draws. This was still here, which was my original draw, but it's obviously not. Price was targeting that today, so that draw was not correct. The correct draw were these lows down here. But we also, even though we do react off this and give a little move, when we get up to here, we're just consolidating this whole time. We're in this range. So the right entry right entries would have been like any of these highs. So like this first one, after this made this wick, like somewhere right here, you'd get stopped. But if you enter again in this one, you'd probably get break even, and then you could try again right here, and that one would hit TP. So those were like the good trades you could take today. Also on this 10 a.m. trade, or 10 a.m. 4-hour open high low close, It started with this direct dump. We didn't make a high, so once it got down here and had this CSD, you could have entered and targeted just above it. So like something like this. Once again, super volatile, so you'd have to have a pretty big stop, and you could target just like right here, this order block. I wouldn't go that high, but one of these imbalances or something. So you could also try to catch along there, but yeah, shorts were the move today. One thing I want to look for moving on is how I react to this, because the past couple days that's kind of been my issue. Like yesterday, Tuesday, my draws were right. I knew we were gonna go down directly from open. I just didn't like. I saw this and just didn't enter, but it's because I didn't market order. And over here, I wanted shorts, which obviously was not the play. But yeah, overall, I just need to review this. Not super mad. One of my draws played out, so can't get mad at that. I just gotta be more, what's the word? Willing to change. Fuck. React to 9:30 open better. I really just need to react better. I mean, seeing this dump, yeah, I should have been all over the shorts. Yep.